Anahim Lake is a small community in British Columbia on Highway 20, 320 kilometers west of Williams Lake, 140 kilometers east of Bella Coola. The village and surrounding area, including Nimpo Lake, have a population of about 1,500. The Ulkatcho First Nation has more than 700 people living nearby. Every July, the Anahim Lake Stampede, the area's major event, showcases local talent. Anahim Lake has general stores, a motel, a restaurant, and an RCMP detachment. Forestry is a major industry, but was hurt by the pine beetle. In the summer of 2006, the lumber mill at Anahim Lake closed. Dozens were laid off. Other local industries include cattle farming, sport fishing, and mushroom picking. The area is famous for its world-class freshwater fishing. National Hockey League fans are familiar with Anahim Lake as where Carey Price, goaltender for the Montreal Canadiens, grew up. Price won the league's Jennings, Hart, and Vezina trophies and is an Olympic gold medalist. Price's father bought a Piper PA-28 Cherokee to fly him to practice and games in Williams Lake. By car, the distance would have been a 5-hour drive each way. There was no airfield at Anahim Lake until well after the post-war period. But an event during the Second World War is worthy of note. The winter of 1944-45, the Canadian Army at Prince George, in association with the RCAF, carried out the Polar Bear Expedition to train troops in winter operations and test equipment effectiveness. The expedition traveled overland from Prince George to Williams Lake, then to Bella Coola, a total distance of some 725 kilometers, or 450 miles. RCAF ground support personnel, along with Number 9 Construction and Maintenance Unit, traveled with the Army as far as Anahim Lake. There, it's Walter Snowfighter, small bulldozers and a cat train set up a temporary airfield on the ice of Anahim Lake itself. On shore, a camp was set up for maintenance and flight crews. Aircraft from various units participated, such as Norseman aircraft from Number 166 Communications Squadron from Western Air Command at Vancouver's Sea Island. Number 8 Bomber Reconnaissance Squadron had 4 Lockheed Vega Venturas at Anahim Lake. Anahim Lake Airport is known as YAA. Serving the West Chilcotin, it is about 1.9 kilometers or 1.2 miles south of the village of Anahim Lake. In 1977, work started on the airstrip. In October 1979, the paved airstrip was officially open. A $75,000 grant received in September 1981 was used to extend the runway to 1.6 kilometers, or about a mile, and upgrade the fencing. From 1982, the airport hosted an annual Anahim Lake fly-in for several years. In October 1983, the Anahim Lake Airport and the Nimpo Lake Airstrip Association merged to form the Anahim Lake Nimpo Lake Airport Commission. In 2013, a new self-serve fueling system was installed. That year, the new 90 square meter or 970 square foot two-story terminal building was completed. The wooden building included a covered parking area for the runway sweeper, an office, a waiting area, restrooms, and a caretaker suite. In 2014, the new terminal officially opened. In 2021, the airport received a grant of $300,000 to grade alongside the runway and to upgrade the unused runway surface, so the entire length became available. This permitted heavier passenger and cargo load limits. The active runway is 1,415 by 23 meters, or about 4,640 by 75 feet.